Hello. I'm back. Want to get through more? Patch. Also, sorry. I had to feed my cat because she was screaming. So, now that that's done, we can get started. So we need to talk to Urianger because there's a whale. There's a whale. Whale, whale, whale. My feet are in the ground. From here we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. You perfected your technique, then? Just so. The water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provideth purchase, fragile yet true. Watch closely. Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned. Truly. That's so savage! Oh, hush. I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Go, Urianger, go! Oh, he has become Naruto. I did not read a thing. Incredible! There he goes. Uh-oh. For the love of the bros. Mine apologies. The technique requires the purest of focus, and mine 'twas lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Floth, and with their aid mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit towards the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired. Thancred? It's nothing to worry about, only a dizzy spell. Though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention, I'm certain you'll agree. There's a boat! This whole time there's a boat! Oh, amazing. Okay, I want to double check really quick that... Oh no, I got paranoid. Okay, yeah, we're good. I got really paranoid that the voices were off during that. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Wow, my words. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. Go, Urianger, go. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, sorry about that, people yelling in the background. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, Serene One. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you below. With all haste, it shall be done. So, did he agree? Oh, hello, kitty! Meow! Go close the door, now that you've kicked it open. Don't get me! Can you be nice? She's not being nice. Aye, though I agreed to do a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Dimma and I are more than capable of that. I've been volunteered, and with the Kojine's blessing, we'll have it done in moments. And better that than standing here listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you take the left. Now go. Okay. There she goes. I am in your debt. Alright, time to go. I have my chocobo in the stables right now, because I'm trying to dye his feathers. So tomorrow I will see whether or not my chocobo turns out the color I want him to. I also did some little side projects, and I got Freebird and Flight in the majority of the zones around here, but there's still a couple that I need. One of them is this zone, sadly enough. Oh, there we go. Alright, Tenacious Barnacle. Oh, that looks like it sucks. After a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. Poor Bismarck. Alright. Of course. Huh. That was a whole lot of build-up for that mount to go away instantly. It's one of the ARR trial mounts. Did some work with my friends a while back, and I got all of this. Now I've got to collect all the birds and the dogs. Thine efforts were most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago, another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No. He asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was. Brief though it always is. But I remember him, and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I slept too that day, and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said? Or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us to our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Calusia. That's all. Feel as though there was more to it. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine. Later, then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Urianger and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourselves so. Please rest. For me? Aww. How can you say no to that face? Oh, all right, if you insist. Nah. You too, Dimma. You've been running yourself ragged. But I feel fine. Just go quietly, Dimma. Trust me. Fine. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split hole anon. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes she's struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Solon that's better than most. Come with me. May as well have a seat. We wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. Oh, look at us all just chilling here. 3 bros. Relaxing. Chatting around a table. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help someone! Quickly! Oh no. Here we go. It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road from the Crystarium, barely escaped with me life. Suppose we might have predicted this. No rest. No rest at all. You mean you'll help for free? Thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us overmuch. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation, at any rate. I can speak. I'm good at this. Ah, Dadfort. Of course. Dadfort. You know, a really popular character from Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMO. His free trial up through Heaven's Ward. Dadfort. Weed. Oh, I love this game. Okay. Time for me to swap. Because we leveling. Thaler. These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. I want Thaler's shoes. Dim. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? I believe I even recognize your companion. Yes, from the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet, and on patrol no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see? That's admirable. There are few so devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Very good, Mr. Sorry, sir. I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name's Vonard, sir. I'm with the guard. But I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. There's just a dead body in the background. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvrand. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Well, future heroes of the first, do you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it avail us not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus's schemes to light. Just grab that. I don't know. I don't really use materia at this level. Alright, back to Reaper. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus's machinations will be conducive to relaxation. You may as well make for the split hole now. Cool. Yeah, let's go to right. Off we go! Give me one moment, I gotta respond to a message. There we go. Alright. And we go. Continue. Why is it all dark and stormy and terrible? Still pretty. All are present. Now we need but await Bismarck's coming. Jim's hair. "'Tis time. Pray, make ready." What? I was not expecting that. Not gonna lie, I was not. Do I queue with people or by myself? I want to queue with people. Alright. Average time 8 minutes, that's not bad. So in the meantime, we'll check in with everyone here in the NPC parties and then go do flight quests. I like to think my skills have improved in some small way since the last time we fought together. I won't let you down. Unlike Amaranth, the ruins which we now seek are no illusion. There is no knowing what waiteth below. We must hope that whatever slumbers in the depths will help to shed some light upon Elidibus's recent activities. What are we waiting for? Alice. Whether or not we find the knowledge we seek, we have a duty to stem the Benthos' aggression. Yulmore has only just begun to rebuild. You can't be certain the Benthos are all we'll find down there. Stay alert. Okay, if that's the case, let me double check. Yeah, I don't have anything else, so it is time we go to Lakeland or Amarang. We'll go to Lakeland for now and we'll start there. Alright, so now we just need to find... I'm gonna assume there's some in the Ostal Imperative. Dude just hopping around. Hop. I thought that guy's name was Seaweed for a second. Help doing much needed repairs. Ho there! If you're not otherwise occupied at the moment, how's about lending me a hand or two? They've got me on repair duty, and what with the sorry shape this place is in, it's definitely not a one-man job. It's a simple enough task. Just take this here pail of mortar and find a couple of spots where the walls are looking ragged, and apply a healthy dab. Thanks, friend. What with our ranks thinned as they are, we need all the help we can get. Yeah, I'm good helper. do this so well. Bonk. Honestly, so since I've done this before in another character, I've kind of been skipping through most of the quests to unlock flight because I've already I read them on my other character. I don't remember all of them, but I am gonna read them for you. Okay. Use. All the messages. People like it tends to be a thing like when you're about to do something that people just come out of the woodwork and start talking to you, which I like getting talked to. It's just funny. I just feel bad when I do it because I don't get the notifications and then I'm just missing all these messages from people and then like hours later I look at it and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't ignoring you, I swear. Down I go. Okay, it should be on this level somewhere. There it is. Yum. Falling cats. Saw you hard at work out there, friend. I'll rest easy tonight knowing that some of the ugliest patches of our walls are looking good as new. Are you familiar with the history of the Imperative, perchance? It was built nigh on a century ago by the elves who ruled Lakeland in those days. After the flood, it served as one of our bastions of defense against the Sin Eaters. Yes, this fort's taken its fair share of beatings, but it stands tall to this day, watching over and protecting the Crystarium and its people. And it's our job to keep it standing. Material and manpower shortages be damned. Of course, we couldn't do it without the generous efforts of volunteers like you. I reckon you have a real talent for repairs. Mayhap I could interest you in joining the guard full-time, Wallmender. I jest, of course. I've already taken enough of your time today. Thank you, friend, and be careful out there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, and on we continue. We have 2 DPS, so we're just waiting for a tank and a healer. Confused about my identity. Hold it right there, Greenhorn. If you thought you could just stroll right past your senior without asking how you might aid me in my duties, you have another think coming. It just so happens that I have a task for you to perform. This is a supply order that must be delivered to mines at Rascata's Round. You are to take it to him, and do so with all speed. Okay? Thank you? Forest of the Lost Shepherd. Jeez, those things are terrifying. The Naphrons or whatever they are. Tower's so beautiful. It is not up there. But it is up. Oh, there they are. Well met, traveler. What brings you to our outpost this day? Supply order. A piece of parchment detailing an extensive array of building materials and other supplies needed at the Ostal Imperative. A supply order from Tiana at the Ostal Imperative? But why, pray tell, are you delivering this and not one of our own men? That's what I like to know. Mistaken for a new recruit, you say? Really should make a point to clarify the situation next time. Not that I don't appreciate your service, of course, but Tiana has a reputation for running roughshod over anyone she can. While I'm loath to impose on you further, if you'll be returning to the Imperative regardless, I was hoping I might trouble you to deliver the supplies Tiana had requested. I'm afraid the recent Sin Eater attacks have left us rather short-handed. It will take you just a short while to prepare the materials for delivery. I invite you to make yourself comfortable while you wait. Take just a short while. Not that there's much in the way of entertainment here. It is a military outpost after all. Perhaps you could converse with the soldiers? It'd be sure to raise their spirits, and you just might glean some useful information out of them. Now we go talk to the people here. Learn about who they are. Oh, Mender. Repair my gear. It's already repaired. Oh, there's one. Oh there, stranger. We don't get many travelers in these parts. What do you think of the round? She's an odd one as far as forts go, wouldn't you say? Truth is, what you see today is actually the ruins of a larger structure built over a century ago. We took over what was left and converted it into a lookout tower of sorts to serve in our struggle against the Sin Eaters. Seeing as how it stands at a major fork in the high roads, the location's rather ideal, you see. We can see threats coming in from miles away and send out patrols to deal with them before they get too close. Of course, it gets kinda lonely all the way out here, but what can you do? Oh, that's sad. There's another one. Traveler? You're an odd one to pick this place for a leisurely excursion. Me? I can think of 100 places I'd rather be. But since you were kind enough to grace us with your company, why don't I tell you a bit about this place? Radiska's Round was built in the ruins of an old belfry. In more peaceful days, its clarion call would ring out through Lakeland to announce the time of day. Since the flood, however, the bell serves a purpose far more grim, to warn the residents of Lakeland of Sin Eater attacks. Oh, would that the day return when its ring brings only joy and not fear. Soon. We're working on it. We've, mostly got it handled. Just kinda gotta get rid of them the rest of the way. Oh my gosh, my camera. Ah! Hello. Hail there, friend. Say, have you ever wondered how Radiska's Round got its name? Wait, don't answer that. I have a mind to tell you anyway, bah! Radiska was a guardsman in the early days. One of our best and bravest, just as the records tell. They say he gave his life holding off a horde of Sin Eaters just long enough for a group of refugees to flee to safety. The body of this hero was discovered right here at this tower, and ever since then it's been named in his honor. Thank you, Final Fantasy. That was very important information. Makes a man proud to serve, I say. My retainers keep bringing me random stuff recently. Ah, there you are, friend. Did my men have anything of interest to say? In any event, I hope your stay here was not overly tiresome. I am pleased to inform you that the materials have been packed up and are ready for delivery. Before that, though, please allow me to compensate you for your service. Excellent. Alright, now I need 2 more. Could be that the astute Amaro is one of them? Don't know where the other one might be, because it's supposed to be blue. Damn it all, we can ill afford to lose another. Ho there, friend. Might you lend me your aid? One of my best men has yet to return from his patrol, and I fear the worst. As you can see, his Amaro made it back safely, but my man's nowhere to be found. Could you search for him in my stead? I would go for myself, but I can't very well abandon my post. Quee! Quee! Bloody beast, where do you think you're... It's too late, I suppose. But wait, do you reckon he's gone back for his rider? Sorry to trouble you, friend, but do you think you could follow that Amaro for us? That scaly brute might be my best chance of finding our man. And take this salve with you. I reckon there's a good chance he's out there too wounded to have made his way back. Oh. That's sad. I hope he's okay. Oh, this zone is so beautiful. I love it. Amaro! Hey. The Amaro stares intently in the direction of Damp's soul. Whee! Okay. Been waiting for 15 minutes. If I have to wait much longer, I may just go in with NPCs. Oh, there's a sentry. The Amaro eyes the wounded soldier with a gaze that could almost be described as concerned. This must be the sentry who was separated from his mount. Wee! Quee! The Amaro eyes you with an expectant gaze. You sense it as hoping that you will tend the man's wounds. I will help you. Thank you, friend. When the beast knocked me from my mount, I thought it was the end for me for sure. But however, did you know where to look? My mount led you to me? You don't say. I owe you an apology, little fellow. Here I thought you ran off in fear from my foe, but it turns out you were looking for help the whole time. Can you forgive me for doubting you? Whee! And with that, I'd best head back to the Imperative and let everyone know I'm alright. Thank you, my friend. You saved my life today. Oh, that's wholesome. Can't be bothered. Too lazy. So there's one missing somewhere. I'm confused as to which one that is, because I don't see it on the map. Ah, there you are. I was hoping that you'd return so I could properly express my gratitude. You'll be happy to know, as I would, that my man has safely returned to the Imperative. Those Amaro could be stubborn brutes at times, but times like this make a man appreciate what loyal companions they truly are. I'd say this one's earned himself some extra feed for dinner today. Cute. Okay, my sage glam is actually, I've been teasing one of my friends by copying their glams. So they have really good glams. They're just really cool. So I keep cheesing because I've accidentally made glams that are very similar to theirs. So now I'm just copying them completely. Hey, Thomas! Nice party hat. just in time for the dungeon. I don't remember this. Oh, Dugnon. Well, that's a badass group if I ever saw one. Oh, I'm gonna need to...
Lo, Anna es Lord Wisdom. Vanessa Achtane.
I don't remember this jazz music. Who's making the nyas? Do you think the music's new then? I know they've made a lot of changes to a bunch of stuff. This is this smooth jazz. Okay, I remember this. Oh, jeez. Oh! That is not what you want to see. The music in the whale's head. Absolutely. Trench Yovra. There's no back to this thing. Jellyfish. Oh. how visually cohesive our group accidentally turned out to be. Unknown? Oh! What? Okay? What? Oh, I don't like that. There's another one. There's another one and I hate it. What is going on? I don't remember this at all. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be attacking. Oh, that's a big stack marker. That's a big stack marker. Sir! Very glad I did this with the party finder instead of with the party, the NPC thing. Because I was very tempted to, and I have no idea what's going on. It would not have gone well. To be honest, the main reason I didn't want to do it with the group was because I didn't want to get all the gear. I don't remember this. I honestly do not remember this. Why don't I remember this at all? They wanted our healer. How dare they? Come on, you dudes. Digging the smooth jazz. It has like a very Frasier, high fantasy Frasier feel. Sheesh. Don't need that. Put your clothes on, buddy. Cyclops? Wait, I do vaguely remember this. No. Ow! This is intense. Why is he running away? Wait, is he a Sprout? No, he's a returning player. Okay, that makes sense. Probably just doesn't know what the symbol means right now. just learning. Learning, baby sprout. Little plant. Oof. Ooh. Those are not bad gloves. These aren't bad pants. I should really be paying attention to this fight instead of trying on pants. Don't think I'll use these though, so I'll just grade them. They're a bit fishy for my taste. Ha! I'm hilarious. This dungeon. This is probably one that I only did once, would be my guess. I did it for story and then never again. That's why I don't remember it. Just never popped up in my roulettes or something. Oh, that's it? Okay. So this is see the queen person. Okay, I remember that. Whoa. What? I remember this place. I should have been paying attention to what was behind me. Can I stop those? Good use. Ooh. This poor healer. Definitely gonna have to give them my calm when this is over. No Reaper Bongos. That's LB3 only. Oh my word. I got so focused there at the end. Excellent. Whew. I'm so serious. It's just serious, cat. Where's the healer? Healer, you get my comm. Oh. Oh, that's not bad top, actually. It does not die well. And I got it. Okay, it's mine now. It is nice. Oh, there you go. You have a glam to seek out.
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
Oh no. It's the Reapers. They're coming back. Come here, kitty. Up, up. Thank you for interrupting in the middle of a cutscene. Thank you all for joining us at Ander in these most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiark have we been granted a reprieve, yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not serve to forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. I had hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts, Vina? Where you lead, we will follow. I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever after keep the darkness in check.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emmet Selk never uttered the name, speak though he did of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained. And to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image?
Cat, stop. Cat, sit. Behave. This is a very serious cutscene.
The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
I gave you food. You don't need more. Do not. Cat burn intensifies. Exactly. She's climbing all over me right now. Vana, please, why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another, any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause. Far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiark. If Heidelin is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Whoops. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the Convocation felt about Elidibus? There you go, calm down. Snuggle down.
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
The device appears to activate via any form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. No response, confound it. If I may, milady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceptible glow. That it doth no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answered. The white-robed emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus. Yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ere even the sundering came to pass. This calleth to mind a truth that Emmett Selk did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Asians at birth. Rather, they are titles of office afforded to individuals of merit at such times as the role becometh vacant. perchance the Elidibus at Zodiark's heart, and the emissary with whom we are acquainted, be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. It's possible. If the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet, something in that explanation rings false. I will remain for a time. I would not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here, I can feel it. In matters of aetherology, I know none as capable as thee. If there existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. We now enter an Nemesis Ander with a party of NPC enters. Excellent. We can hide this log window again and put my Reaper back on. Can we but uncover Elidibus' true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Y'shtola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes? Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel. He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. What? Okay, cutscene. Here we go. I have a cat draped over my mouse hand. Do not click the button. I will be very cross.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Look at him out here with his hood down.
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness! You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need.
What about those in need who are right here?
That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
He is not impressed. People, chocobos, you name it. Well, yes.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
That's not how it works. And also, they need help here!
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
What's happening to the sky?
Wicked White. Oh no!
By the 12.
A star shower.
I hear a voice.
You and all? And why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear? Feel? Think? I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light!
You're back!
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold!
I'm a warrior of light.
I've been chosen?
Can it be?
Me, a hero.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion, apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted, a whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Heidelin is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The Echo hath ever been thought a gift from Heidelin, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto? her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
Yeah, the obviously evil teleporty thing right in front of everyone else. That's not suspicious at all, Elidibus. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand, but that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. He's gone, then. I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay their departure. But, as many are deaf to my entreaties, young Thaler and Vonard among them, I am sorry to say, they have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus's plans for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the echo, and it's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree. Though the impetuous for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth, warriors of light, Ardbert, yourself most of all. And so I would like to ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They've set out for the Amaro launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, the Elder Seedseer took the time to usher you into the wider world many years ago. Elidibus. I think that comparison rather flatters Thaler and Vonard. But the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness himself to see them off. If thou art willing, I prithee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at Anonymosis to us. Anemesis? Anemone. Wait a minute. How long were you standing there in silence? Don't you know it's rude to wait? Are you the mortal bounded to fail? Oh, well now, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I have a proposal we need to put to you as it happens. Interested? So these Skywatchers you see all over, they're good at what they do, but I even can't tell anything back in the source. Oh, I can see across the rift. Wouldn't that be grand? Your silence. Off I go. Okay, that's just Skywatcher. Due to lore fail meddling with the dreams of Skywatchers in the source and the first, Skywatchers may now provide forecasts for every region regardless of their location. So apparently, if you need to know how to unlock, whoops, that's the wrong button. If you need to know how to unlock Skywatchers, that's how. You guys. Oh, he's got the little hat. You again? I mean, it's you, sir. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. You guys, you gonna just straight up be an asshole to me now that you have the echo? You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it. You coming all this way just to speak to us. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. The past shall ever be revealed for those who are true of heart. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there, says Dim. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. You actually think about this from the point of view of the people of this world. This is a crazy story. Yours is. The world was on the brink of destruction, and suddenly a mysterious warrior from another world arrives, stops the end of the world, gets named the Warrior of Darkness, which is the opposite of what their, like, heroes used to be called. Pulls all the shenanigans, and then just vanishes from the tales of history. As quickly as he came. It's a mystery and legend. Saves your world, refuses to elaborate, leaves. Exactly. That's exactly it. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. While your findings in anamnesis do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design, nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason, we must needs trust to use Stola's ingenuity and wait for her efforts to revive the Ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the attempt. Then I'll come with you. Safety in numbers. In combat, perhaps. But where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? Alright. Then I'll look forward to your return. And it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you've made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course. We are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference, and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. There are still many promising possibilities we have yet to test. Indeed, though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needst not labor to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I should gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues to run smoothly, in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help. There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. Oh, I don't wanna. Ardbert's not gonna be there because he's dead. I know he's like with me in spirit and all that, but like, I don't want him. I want him to come back. Kind of wondering if it's worth going into this cutscene for the 50k experience, because that's really not much. As a pleasure as always, Master Louis. I'm relieved to see you were unharmed in our earlier commotion. Though if I may, you look somewhat weary. I presume you will be retiring to your suite? Retire to your quarters. Very good. Do let me know if there's anything you require. Yeah, it's only 22k. That's, like, chump change. Hi, Cat. Thank you for interrupting cutscenes again. You're very sweet, and I appreciate it. I love that you just sleep in your clothes. Master Louis, it's Glenard from the Wandering Stairs. I apologize for calling so late. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. Ah, there he is! The boy. Oh, that's adorable. What charming accommodations. I had come to dine at the Wandering Stairs, you see, when I spied a considerable gathering of locals. Then the sky caught fire and, well, you must know what it all means. Anything you care to share with a friend? That is alarming, to say the least. It's all well and good that others have come to appreciate the Warriors of Light, but we cannot allow this charlatan to exploit their legacy. So, Yes, why not? We shall inform the indomitable duo that is Deke and Rima. Reform Reek and Dima and put an end to his shenanigans. Oh my gosh, I freaking love him. They're eager as ever, I see. What's with that face? Yes, I know. No need to say it. You've no intention of involving me. I'm stupid, but I'm not naive. Oh, that's sad. He's not stupid. He's literally the opposite of that. He's naive, not stupid. You're the better hunter, and the better person, besides. I'm reminded of Renda Ray, though that's hardly a surprise, is it? For her sake, for all of theirs, show this pretender what it truly means to be a hero. Oh, I love Reek. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower's umbilicus,
foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Art thou unwell?
Oh, perhaps a brief respite? It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine. And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome. The dream again.
Meanwhile, in the source.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
The final days?
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
Way more heroes. I freaking love that. It's so funny. A bun! Like that outfit. All in the name of light. Ah, Master Louis, will you be venturing forth today? No. I'm gonna be lounging in my suite. Do be sure to take care of it, if so. Though they say the star shower was harmless, one can never be too careful. But I concede it is not for me to tell the Warrior of Darkness how to look after himself. Old habits, you understand? Ah, Dimma, how very opportune. Ah! Greetings, my friend. Did you perchance have a moment to spare? Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to thank you, Yusi, for revealing to us the truth of the Warriors of Light. After all these years, your tale set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes they were. Or the great hero he is, in the case of Ardbert. You two were surprised to see him, I think? At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me, and then the stars rained down from the sky, and... well, you know the rest. When the commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude, and so here I am. Thank you, Dimma, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Should you, perhaps, wish to have your account of these matters committed to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word. Thaler in the background. What can you tell me about the Warriors of Light? Very well, tell me what the situation is like in the city. The situation in the city? Do you mean the people's awakening as Warriors of Light? Well, while questions remain about the circumstances surrounding Ardbert's return, history tells us that what took place may not be entirely unprecedented. Ah, but to understand that requires an understanding of Warriors of Light in the broader Varantic context. If it please you, I should be glad to provide an overview. I flatter myself that I may grant you a better grasp of that which is occurring not only in the Crystarium, but at the world at large. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant text. Pray, join me at your earliest convenience. History lesson time! No rest for the righteous, it would seem. Do not let me keep you, sir. I bid you a pleasant day. Alright, go speak with Morin. Get a history lesson. Go the other way so that you go the right direction. Is he gonna read it to us, or do I have to read it all? I have to read it all. Ah, Dimma, excellent timing. I have but this moment finished gathering the materials for our lesson. As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only upon the details that seem most relevant. Oh, look! The kids are here! The Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing. We've been out keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be business as usual. So I thought I'd spend some time brushing up on my knowledge of familiars, and Alphino volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join you? Of course. The more the merrier. If you would care to find a table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment. Were one to pore over the annals of Rantic history, one would note the comparatively frequent reoccurrence of individuals hailed as Warriors of Light. Ardbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was Tothwyl, legendary first king of Lakeland, Rodfert and Solard, the fabled Dran and Galjet duo of Vobert. And no list of Rantic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tuna of Ronka. In older texts, she too is called a Warrior of Light. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title, but it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past, it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the Flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear. The title used not to exalt, but to revile. A far cry from its beginnings. This, my friend, is Norvrant's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time when all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesized hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of light, the hero styled himself as its foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as the Warrior of Light. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, the other heroes appeared who claimed the selfsame epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessors. And in time, Warrior of Light came to be a name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor. Well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in the source, though the manners in which individuals have earned it are many and varied. Heroes have been honored thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any signs of dying out, as you can well attest. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who has awakened to the echo and is able to hear Heidelin's voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a warrior of light. And of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero. And conversely, there have been no few heroes who were not blessed with it. Oh, the yawn got me. Sorry. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time, they came to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in other worlds, if crossing the rift were that easy. Heidelin did call me a warrior of light. What's in a name? It doesn't change anything. And there I was thinking I was special. What's in a name? Well, I think a name can mean a lot, and I imagine it would be terrible to have people call you something which didn't feel right. At any rate, assuming all of this is true, there's a common thread behind the epithet. I doubt the Ascians will have been amused. To have the word at large associate light and by extension Heidelin with good must have added insult to injury. Yeah, poor Morin's very confused. While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I excused myself? Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray, accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder. Oh, ooh, did someone say Warriors of Light? Oh. The big eyes. Oh, and the smallest child. So tiny. Look at them giant ears. They're too big for her head. Ricky Tio, are you alright? Oh. Ah, my precious tomes. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? You too, Arkil. You're well? We're sorry, Master Morin. Aren't you? The Warrior of Darkness? My name's Riki Tio, and I want to help everyone. Oh, please tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a warrior of light. Oh no, she's so helpful. Don't ask him. He's a terrible person to ask. Oh dear. So, I want to be a warrior of light, but not one that fights with a sword and all that. No, I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people. An apothecary. I'm going to help everyone in the Crystarium. No, in all of Norvrant. When I told Arkil and Irwell this, they said that the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. But this place is so big, and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching. At this rate, I'm not going to get anywhere. One knew where to look. One should indeed be able to find treatises on potions. Wow, I can't read. Treatises on potions here. Even so, I fear they may prove a little difficult for one so young, but... Esteemed Warrior of Darkness, perhaps you might accompany young Riki Tio to the Spagyrix? Rather than through tomes, I believe she stands to learn more by observing the Chirurgeons and their work. Sounds like a plan. Seems we finished here, so we'll come with you. I don't have time for this. I'll go, but only for the last one. There's a rotten egg! Ha! I'll have you know I'm really fast. You're going to be the rotten egg. Okay. Meow. I have teleport powers. What are you going to do about that? Alright. I may call it a night after this one because I am getting kind of tired. That's not helping my lack of reading ability any. Well now, to what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? Set the way of it, sweetie. You wish to learn about medicine. That's right, I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that is a very noble endeavor, and you aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light, but ultimately they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Well, why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe. The artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life, and younglings like you who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see, and so difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Then, does this mean my dream isn't any good? Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream. It would be my pleasure to help you pursue it. We all work hard, the day will come when our Chirurgeons may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope we can rely upon you as well. I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. No, you must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever. Just you watch. That's the spirit. Without further ado then, may I entrust you with a task. I have placed an order at Sweet Sieve for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. Ooh, an ingredient. Leave it to me, miss. My, such an abundance of energy. Though I can't help but wonder if she'll be alright by herself. My apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at Sweet Sieve, speak to a woman named Gracine. She will point you in the right direction. You got it. I shall join you. As the one who suggested this course to Riki Tio, I would assist her in the first steps. And what about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same kind as Riki. So we'll wait for you here, Warrior of Darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. In that case, Reen and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. Little kids. Ugh, as much as I want to keep going and finish this quest, I am beginning to slur my words, which means it is bedtime. Because otherwise, I'm going to get sleep drunk again, and ain't nobody want that. Nobody wants to sleep drunk me. It's a terrible thing. So, I'm going to go ahead, shut down the stream, and call it a night before I pass out at my desk, which would not be ideal. So have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye!